Hello racers, this is Brain from GameBrain.media. We are racing to 500 subscribers in the Subscriber 500, and today I would hope that you will click subscribe, click like, share the video, and leave a positive comment. Let's go to Race 07 using the Ultra Mod, racing the Porsche Mobil 1 Supercup car on the shortest tracks in the game. Today, that will be Monza Junior, which is a 1.5 mile track. Like I said, I'm using the Ultra Mod, which you can see the banner in the bottom. You can get that at the former home was racedepartment.com, but in this case, they've been partnered, absorbed, bought, I don't know, I don't care. But now it's called overtake.gg. The .gg extension means good game. .com used to mean commercial, but now everything was a .com. So they ran out of extensions and they started making up all these different world, locational, and funky stuff like good game. For all I know, it means some funky country in some funky part of the planet I've never heard of. Like there's country code. You know, you can buy a website now that says, GameBrain.uk. Okay, that's going to be a different guy than me. Or GameBrain.fr. That would be a guy in France instead of the UK. Anyway, let's jump into Monza. We're still running the, like I said, the Porsche Mobil 1 Supercup, which is a Porsche 997 GT3 Supercup car. And we will be running semi-pro settings that I have customized a little bit to increase the opponent's skill level. I'm running basically GT rules, which is a standing start, and that's pretty much it. So here's Monza Junior. Bam, bam, let's go. Oh, let's race. Gonna see if we can get to 2 or 3 of these races today. Work my way up to the pro settings. It's not looking so good based on my last race. I'm not familiar with this track. It's not ringing bells. I mean, I know I've been to Monza. This might be the track. Whoa, shit, I was hitting the clutch, not the brake. Yeah, with the... Nah, this ain't what I'm remembering. I'm thinking there's that, like, really, really serious chicane somewhere in the near future. Can't remember. No, not remembering this track, man. Although I know I've been here, man. Might be in the back 40. Oh, shit! Or it might be right there. Okay, guess what? Time for a restart. Yeah, I'm not going to overcome that. So, let's go back and race. Start. Clutch. Shift. Okay, mental reminder, move foot off clutch to the brake pedal so I don't ram somebody in the rear by not braking. Whew, I got punted, baby. We're leaving that in for the replay, but I'm going to do another restart. Hey, don't worry about it. It's your game. It's on your machine. You're not doing it in public like I am. Don't be afraid to restart. It makes you better. Rather than just running laps and being in last place, getting in the mix here and dodging cars and racing with other vehicles on the track. Oh man, I am just getting beat. Yeah, I was being rude and cutting people off left and right. So, maybe you shouldn't follow my advice. Especially if you want to go race online. You're going to be kicked off the server if you do this. So, just fair warning. And if I could get through a couple of laps, I might be able to, okay, here's the chicane that is not the chicane I was thinking of, so. This is not the track I was thinking of. It's another track. I thought it began with an M. Not one of my favorites, but it's okay. Has a super sharp opposite chicane where you go right then left. Actually, there's I think 2 more after that one. Yeah, I'm sure we'll come across it, but maybe not on the short track stuff. Alright, so I've made it up to 17th place. I'm kind of racing dirty. I'm jamming my car in places it doesn't belong. I'm getting hit. I'm hitting other cars. It's a poor race. I don't think I should move up to, if I move up to pro settings, its default is 90% AI ability, so I'm gonna be at the back of the pack. Oh shit! Already at the chicane. Oh no! Oh no! I blew it. I lost everything. Restart. See, fortunately, it's a short track. Man, this is hard. Yeah, I'm still getting used to trying to listen to the engine. And watch the tachometer in the lower right for gear shift. But it should just be, mental sound. Okay, now, is it right around this corner that we run into that chicane? Yes. Okay, big pile up. I got rear-ended, shoved into the guy in front of me. Gotta be in first gear coming out of here. Oh, and then that's it. That's basically the last turn of the race, and then you're on the front straight. Then you make a run for the checkers, and you're done. Alright, well, this is definitely a short. Hey! See that? Roadblocks. Okay, starting to get this dialed. Oh! 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 Well, not getting it dialed. That was only the second lap, though. Here we come into our third lap. The finish line is way down here by that glass, VIP area, seems like. Boom! Sorry, dude. I had to use a brake. Yeah, I gotta keep remembering I can run this car in higher gears and be more controlled, at least in my insane style. just run and gun. Want to carry some momentum through here. Didn't want to bleed off so much speed. Oh, shit. Okay, now here we come. When we see those little white things on the side, oh, crap. Well, when we see those white beams holding up the canopy, oh, I rear-ended that guy. He hit the pits. Sorry, bro. I know he's just an AI, but they have feelings too. Oh, I screwed up! Oh, I think my car is probably trash. I don't know how I can keep going after that wreck. 75% damage model is turned on, dude. Maybe that's just visual instead of doesn't cause mechanicals. Maybe that option is off. But I was looking at the position and the lap times, car ahead, and all this. I was looking at the HUD. Pouring the coals to it. There's the white beams, which means hit the brakes, dude. The chicane's coming. Downshift to first gear. Oh man, I blew that in a big way. Trying to come up with those visual markers so I know where in the heck I'm at and where I can go. Oh, I'm surprised the car hasn't blown up yet. Good thing it's rev limiter. Alright, fourth lap. Man, for a short track it sure is painfully long. Doggies. Alright, so I think right after this long straightaway, this corner doesn't have to be very slow. You can haul booty through here. It's got to be in right gear so you don't slide. There's the white beams coming up on. Oh, crap! I came out of there on the brakes, man. Oh, and it slid. Oh. Wow, this is hard. This track is really hard. Little dinky track. Coming through here with a Mustang or a Camaro would be a blast. Like blasting into the walls. Alright, so I gotta start getting some of these, I'm not repeating the tracks frequently enough, so I'm not doing practice, I'm not doing qualifying, I'm just starting at the back of the pack and let's go. So on the final lap, there's no way I'm going to gain another position, but I really didn't expect to do stellar here. Having moved up to semi-pro, and also when I was running the AI at 80% or 82, 83 in a couple of off-road sections, I was doing a lot better than this. Oh man, I did it again. I hit the brakes and just spun the rear. I didn't even downshift. Oh, maybe that's it. As I come around the last corner, I should just downshift instead of hitting the brakes and enter that whole section like at a lot more sane speed. Oh well. Who knows if I'll ever come to this particular race track again. Look at that, sliding. Crazy. What a great game. I'm telling you. Well, I mean, it was fun. It was hard, but it was fun. It was frustrating because I lost, but things happen. All right. You know what I didn't want? You know what I didn't do? I wanted to look at the lap times. Can we get that? Disqualified. Oh. Nobody was disqualified. On track, in pits. Race 1. There's points. I guess I already blew past the track that allows you to see, I don't want to restart, that allows you to see the lap times. I was curious how far down the list I was on the lap times. And now for replay theater at Monza Junior. Monza Junior, the latest race. The other ones would be funny because those were where I crashed. You know what? They were also super short, so let's look at a couple. Replay. Let's see. I think this one is where I go flying off into midair. It might have been the third. I think it was the third time. Okay, play. TV camera. Full screen. Go, 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 go. Isn't that some kind of soccer thing? I don't know. Oh my god, it looks so good on my screen, dude. I hope it looks as good on YouTube well, I'm going to play it back at 4K on YouTube. I hope it looks as good. On these next couple, boom, there it is. I went flying. That's why I did that replay. That looked like a lot of fun. Oh, that was a prime opportunity for the. Here, let's go to here. Let's see if we can get this to happen. Boom. Oh, I want to play it in slow-mo. Shit. Okay, but I can go backwards. There, that's what I wanted. There we go. Man, if I could only do a frame advance. Oh, nope. That goes fast forward and slow. Shit. Okay. Bam. Boom. Dang it. It doesn't really show it off as well as that one angle did. Boom! Okay. Now I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to go print screen. And that's probably going to be the thumbnail. In case you're wondering why I'm jacking around and dinking with this stuff, that's because that's what you got to do. Usually do that offline, but oh well, it's a thing. And I'm going to cut the hell out of this video. I mean, I've been doing weird stuff, and you know, this is not really just normal. I'm not trying to jump in and get a good take, have a race and a replay kind of thing. So I have a lot of crap to cut out of this. And you know, I said I'm going to drop a video about that. 30-minute video takes over 3 hours to make. What? Are you kidding me? Nope. Now, I have done it in as little as an hour and a half, but a lot of variables. So many variables. How picky do you want to be? How much perfectionist do you have to put text overlay because you misspoke? How many cuss words do I have to cut out? How many bathroom breaks, beer breaks? Like that. I'm going to mute that audio. So I got multiple audio tracks I got to separate from the game sounds and my voice. A lot of that could probably be avoided if I just shut the fuck up, right? So even here on the final lap, you know, or on the final race, I'm not getting through that chicane. That is one tricky spot. But then I start getting a little smoother on some of the other parts of the track. And then I fall apart. Like these next two turns, I was able to make up some time on some guys in that turn that led into the next turn and me getting a pass or two. But my car seems a lot looser than theirs. Oh, that's something we never talked about was setups. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a whole nother topic. Oh, he hit me. Whole nother topic, whole nother subject, and that's where my buddy Reggie initially started teaching me about toe-in and camber and ride height and front and rear weight distribution, and it all depends on the track and just so many things with regard to car setup that 9 times out of 10 I just don't venture there unless I've really been just running 2 hours a week or 2 hours a day for a week straight, then it's like, now I'm getting the feel of this, where if I change camber, I can tell. I change toe-in, I change ride height, I change front-rear weight bias, I change front-rear braking distribution. You know, there's so many little nuances that will make you faster, but it's really going to take some time and dedication to experiment with those. You can find a bunch of guides at overtake.gg, and I have no affiliation with them other than just being a member. I'm just a regular guy on the forum there. See my car huckabucking? Alright, I'm really tempted to just speed up these laps, except I know that the chicane is going to come into play right there. I blew that guy's bumper off, man. It felt so bad. And then he went straight to the pits. Boom, there he goes. Poof, he's gone. He said, damn it, that guy hit me. Yes, I did. He could have finished the race. I mean, next up is, you know, me doing some major damage, I think. And then me saying, see, I didn't go to the pits. Bam, there it is. What? I already had a bunch of damage. So it doesn't look that much worse than what it was. And look at that, my rear end. Man, somebody pegged me hard in the license plate. Let's call it that. Whew, man, okay, so this is like so intense just to play and watch. And now I have to do it all again in editing. And I've almost had my fill for the day. I wanted to do 3 tracks and then jump up to pro, but no, man, I'm really gonna have to run. And part of me is crying about. It's really hard to choose to play a game and not record it. It's such a huge file, and you don't know if you're ever gonna capture any good content anyway. So I try to be very intentional about making a video. And not very well done in this particular video. If I could control my mouth, I would be able to bust out maybe a video in one take and not need very many edits. The way I've been going in this video, it's gonna take a while. Man, what a rough race. I'm here to tell you, my best lap at this point is a 102. Now at the end of the race, man, the guy in 17 positions ahead of me, I wonder what his best lap has been. I bet he's under a minute, easily. He's easily 3 seconds. Car ahead, car behind. Why isn't that giving me a readout? Final lap. But I'm not getting a car ahead, car behind reading in the upper left. See that? That kind of blows. Well, I'm just going to have to try to remember to pay attention to the dang lap time on the final leaderboard, or the final race. Oh. This is a replay. We're not going to get to look at it. Current laps of 54, 56, 57. We're coming up to the finish line. But yeah, it's a drag race to the line. And I'm still didn't do better than 102. 102.5. Rear end of this car slides around. Alright, well, so much for that. Let's go back and call that done. The next track is going to be Manfield Club, which let's take a quick peek. peek at that. Race event, Manfield Club. 1.5 miles. Looks pretty simple and straightforward. That's what's coming up next. Stay tuned. GameBrain is gone.